folks, it's TEW2013 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 110 of the TNA Impact Wrestling TEW2013 Let's Play. Before we have Crossfire on the first week of July, we've got a little minor announcement to make which could kind of change the way the company is viewed and how we're going forward. Basically, we've altered the product slightly. The only thing I've changed though is comedy from low to medium. What basically this has changed is I felt like a lot of wrestlers that were really over were not delivering the matches to the level we wanted. So I was feeling more so for the future that it'd probably be better if we had more focus on popularity than performance. So instead of just being rated more on pop than performance, we're now rated much more on pop than performance. So this may change the ratings for a couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes. I just feel a lot of people maybe like EC3, when they're up against someone who else is maybe about 80 over, that match should deliver and not be getting the ratings that it's been getting. But I mean, it's a test. It's only a small change. And what I noticed from this is, if I just go back to the screen here, usually we'd be looking at about 12,000. So we're only maybe losing maybe a couple of hundred fans due to we're only alienating them from the product. So hopefully we still got a good rating, and hopefully we can carry on, and that'll hopefully get us towards the next level. Maybe that was the problem. But I mean, it's all part of the learning process, and hopefully it's something that can help take the company forward, and hopefully the series forward as we are into the 100s now, in terms of episodes. But yep, we're on the road to Hardcore Justice. We have 14 segments here from our many little feuds we've got going, and 5 pre-show segments to try and get some characters over. And true to form, there is yet another debut for the Divine Entertainment. But without further ado, guys, we'll kick on to the show, and we'll see how our rating has been affected with the small change in product. Here we go. So, in a match that had some good action and average heat, the Killer Elite Squad defeated the Kingdom in 7:52 when Harry Smith defeated Paul Burchill by pinfall. This scored a 64C rating. Great chemistry between the Killer Elite Squad and Burchill and Hoyt improved their rumble skills. Let's see the negatives here: holding back, inconsistency, and not engaging the crowd. So that could be a problem now that we are more of a pop rather than performance company. That's cool, that'll happen over time. Next up, making her debut on the pre-show and about that featured solid in-ring action but not much of the way of heat. Portia Perez defeated Vida Scott in 7:12 with the Kosher Pickle. Okay, I've never heard of that move before, or what even that is. I don't know much about Portia Perez. I've just heard rumours that she's really good and was somebody that had got good attributes that we thought we could bring in and hopefully help the company in the women's division. But a 49D+, she debuts her Girl Next Door gimmick, which gets an initial 95 rating. No skill improvements. The dirt sheet mostly for Vida Scott, so that's not bad there. And about that had some solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. Madison Rayne defeated Velvet Sky in 5:31 with the Raindrop. This gathered a 42 rating. Madison was off her game. The announce team obviously helped the match. No skill improvements. Dirt sheet negatives are both for inconsistency, low momentum, and holding back. It is disappointing every match is going to get the announcing quality, but that is going to come over time. It's a good announce team we've got, and hopefully, you know, it's already working with Matt Striker. His popularity's went up by 10 within that first month of shows, so hopefully we can keep that up over time. Next up, world debuts, and about that featured solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. Team 3D defeated Jesse Sorensen and Marty Scurll in 6:52 when Billy Ray defeated Marty Scurll by pinfall with a 3D. This got a 60C, so that's pretty decent. Sorensen debuted his cocky gimmick. Scurll also debuted a cocky gimmick. They get 96 and 74 ratings for their gimmicks. Let's see, Johnny Devine did some good work at ringside. Obviously going to get good chemistry between Team 3D. Billy Ray came out of it looking good. Sorensen and Scurll don't work as a team, that's cool. These are both going to be guys part of Divine Entertainment. They probably won't be the tag team then. I'm trying a couple of different guys in Divine Entertainment, and we'll see who eventually gets paired up as a tag team. But that's cool, and considering they're both lower mid-card or enhancement talents, that's still a decent rating. No skill improvements. The dirt sheet tells us it could easily have been a possibly a 63, 64, maybe even a 65 rating, so that's good. That's not too bad. They can build on that. They're still young and they're going to be long-term prospects for us. And about the featured great action and average heat, Adam Cole defeated Ua Nation in 9/11 with the Florida Key. This gathered a 76 B-. Adam Cole changed the Impact player gimmick, only a 63 rating, which is quite poor. Adam Cole improves Rumble skills and Ua Nation on the technical skills. And still Adam Cole's going to have a poor gimmick. We just can't get the perfect gimmick for him, which is a shame, but we'll try him with that for a bit and we'll see how it affects him. So we open the proper show with CM Punk coming out. He picks up the mic. I think we've got a pipe bomb coming up here. Punk says, week after week after week, Samoa Joe continually manages to survive against John Cena. And yet again tonight, it's Cena versus Joe. Now I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little sick of this. I'm the true #1 contender, and I can't wait till Hardcore Justice to get it. Unfortunately, as much as I bitch and moan, Office says it can't be done. It's not best for business. So you know what? Screw it. I'm starting up the CM Punk Open Challenge. If you've got the balls to face CM Punk, bring it on. So Punk's getting pissed off that he's not getting any opportunities for the title until Hardcore Justice. It will continue the World Championship storyline. A 93 is just perfect from Punk, so hopefully the fact it's more pop is going to help him there. Dirt sheet, all good there. Of all people, who comes out but Johnny Devine? Devine says, yo Punk, quit the bitching, eh? You're just another one of those older part-timers or older timers holding my boys back. I will lead the future of this company and get old punks like you out of the way. So if that's said and done, Punk, your challenge is accepted by Pinky Sanchez. So only a 57 C-. Obviously the Punk performance is going to be fantastic. Devine will pull that segment way down. But hopefully meshing with these kind of talents will help Johnny Devine and in turn help his clients. Johnny Devine is improving at acting and learning to show more charisma, which is good. Johnny has all the negatives there, but again, we'll work on that. I don't know how he's still poor at portraying a heel. He was clearly a heel in most of his TNA run. But it is what it is. That match is obviously next. And about the featured great action and a good crowd, CM Punk defeated Pinky Sanchez in 8:05 by DQ, so obviously protected Pinky Sanchez there. A 71 C+, we made the interference by Johnny Devine to cause the DQ. CM Punk is improving his performance skills. Negatives for gimmicks, length, holding back, and the crowd being burnt out already. Great start. An extremely short match, Chris Hero defeated Rhino in 5:23 by pinfall with a death blow. This gathered 62 C. Rhino has somehow improved his Rumble and performance skills. Just a match to try and get Chris Hero right in basically on the right track again, in all honesty. With Christopher Daniels in the ring, Johnny Devine comes back out again. He grabs the mic and says, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the newest member of Devine Entertainment, Jake the Great Carter. So obviously Jesse White, we've just went with his NXT gimmick of Jake Carter, because already Jesse Sorensen, so we went with Jake Carter. 40 D-, again it'll take time to build him up. But another youngster we're going to put a lot of faith in. He debuts his arrogant gimmick and has an initial 66 rating. So again, he'll take time to get over. Poor gimmicks again, what? Again, we'll get these guys over, they're still young, that's their long-term prospects to help our main eventers down the line. And then in about the featured solid in-ring action but non-existent crowd heat, Jake Carter defeated Christopher Daniels in 5:57 with an avalanche after Johnny Devine interfered. 15F+, let's say Jake's got next to no overness, Daniels is next to no overness, two jobbers but we have to build them up some way. Jake was off his game, Devine did some good work at ringside, the crowd were totally turned off by having a match with two jobbers. Brought the crowd's mood down, but hopefully we can bring it back up. The middle of the show is always going to be a little down. Hopefully we can, as I say, pick that up over time. Then had a match that had some good action and average heat. Chris Jericho defeated Drew Galloway in 8:34 by countout. This gets a 66 C+. I'm liking my non-pinfall finishes tonight, but something different. No skill improvements there, and hopefully it gets Chris Jericho some momentum. Then in about the featured great action and a good crowd, EC3 and Morrison defeated Joey Ryan and Mascara Dorada in 9:02 when EC3 defeated Joey Ryan with the headlock driver. It's only at 65C, continuing the X Division storyline. Joey Ryan and Morrison improve their performance skills. A lot of negatives there for holding back and gimmicks. What I'm intrigued is that was a match I would have hoped to get 70s, so I think I can really judge it on the main events and whether the popularity thing's going to work. We can afford the lower card to be getting poorer ratings, because eventually it'll build up over time. And a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat. Celeste Bonin defeated Beth in 807 with a wedgie flatliner, following interference from Mia Yim. So obviously it was Celeste up against the odds, but Mia Yim wants revenge, and she helps Celeste get the win here. 50D+, the women's storyline advances. So yeah, I think we're going to pair up Celeste Bonin with Mia Yim and have Beth and Angelina in a 4-way for the Knockouts Championship. That should be the plan. We then have a hype video for tonight's Tag Team Championship match. We document the path of Rocky Romero and his failed Tag Team Championship bids with RVD and Chris Hero. We then see the debut of Alex Koslov and the reformation of the Forever Hooligans. A small highlight package of last week's 6-man tag is shown, with Koslov picking up the win. Let's get a 74 B-. Tag Team Champions of the World storyline has advanced. Just limited for being short. We did have to rush a lot because there's 2 big long main event matches. And about it featured great action and a good crowd, the Forever Hooligans did defeat the State of Mind in 1643 when Kota Ibushi was counted out again while fighting Alex Koslov. You have to feel this match possibly could have got a higher rating if we hadn't changed to more popularity, but we'll see. Alex Koslov and Romero, great chemistry. The announcing wasn't up to the standard of the match, and the tag team storyline continues, because also this was for the titles. It was just a case of the count out victory for the challengers, which doesn't count. Alex Koslov is improving his performance skills. Let's see the negatives. Title prestige, the length, because we had to kind of rush it. Low announce experience, cold crowd, poor announcing, and people holding back. So I definitely feel in the right environment that would get a higher rating. Tonight is the night, possibly the last time you see John Cena in a TNA ring. Either that or you'll see the guy from up north as your World Heavyweight Champion. Now with my latest set of results, yeah, the odds are stacked against me. However, I'm John Cena. I've overcame every obstacle that's been put before me. I do this tonight not only for me and my family, but for the support I've been given all around the world by the C Nation. Tonight, we take this title home, baby. So Cena's ready for this championship match against Joe. 79B. Storyline advances. Let's just hope that please deliver. And it doesn't bother too well at all. In a match that had some excellent in-ring action and great heat from the audience, Samoa Joe defeated John Cena in 1813 by pinfall. Samoa Joe makes defense number 2 of his TNA World Heavyweight title. Only a 78B. I wish it could have been better. I think I'm probably just going to get back to the same product we were on, because I feel that would have got into the 80s. But the news quality wasn't up to the same standard as the match. Storyline does continue for the championship, and Joe and Cena both improved performance skills, so we've helped WWE there, but very little else could have been done to improve that. And end the show, the crowd bids farewell to John Cena as he leaves the ring for the final time, as stipulated in the prior match. His brief time in TNA is over, the champ is gone. So an 82B, and that is the short stint of John Cena from his loan from WWE, now over. We do get a 79B. There's no specific comments made about the show. You know what? We'll keep this product. We'll try and work with it, and I think over time, once guys go over, especially the lower card, then it's certainly going to be something that's going to help us in the long run. But apart from that, I think that's us pretty much done for this episode, guys, and we'll head into recording an episode of Impact. So if you enjoyed this show, guys, leave a like. If you get any comments, thoughts on the product, stuff like that, please put it in the chat, guys. I'll take any helps, any hints, any tips. Honestly, it means a lot, and it helps me improve as a player. The tips especially. So if anybody's got anything they can help me with, please, more than happy to see those kind of comments. So it does help me. I think I've evolved a lot as a player over the last year, just purely thanks to people commenting and saying various things and recommending various things. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you again for the next episode of TNA Impact Wrestling. Bye bye.